Part of the Mujahideen's arsenal against the Soviets is secretly supplied by the CIA. But the war continues to drag on with neither side gaining the advantage. Now though, the CIA have started supplying the guerrillas with a new weapon. We don't know the details, but rumor has it that it could turn the tide of the war. The Soviets have heard about it, and it has them spooked. Now the Hamid Mujahideen will issue this weapon, but then they will wiped out in no time. There's no trace of fighting at their fort, and all their supplies are just sitting there. Naturally, that screams biochemical weapons, but the Soviets deny using anything that would violate the BWC. Whatever happened, the Soviets have invaded the area and are searching for this Western weapon tech. This is the CIA's worst nightmare. If that weapon falls into Soviet hands, it'll drastically rewrite the history that's being made here. But the company can't be seen entering the area. That's where we come in. Boss, head to the fort of Dasmasi Laman. Find the weapon before the Soviets, and bring it back to base fast. The new weapon is codenamed Honeybee. To the US, it's a vital military secret.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Boss, locate and bring back the US military's new weapon codenamed Honeybee. The CIA put it in the hands of the Hamid group of Mujahideen, but the Hamid fighters were wiped out. The Honeybee must still be hidden at their base, the fort at Dasmasi Laman. Unfortunately, the Soviets are looking for the weapon as well. You have to get to it before they do, and bring it back here. There's a photo of the target on your iDroid. One more thing. Apparently, one of the Hamid fighters survived. He's missing, but if you can find him, he might lead us to the target. Good luck, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated. Marker placed.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant, only it wasn't. Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet. Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields.
You gotta extract him.
Turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. This has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation, and the cycle of vengeance goes on. Those guerrilla fighters known as Mujahideen don't actually belong to a single organization. Afghanistan is a multi-ethnic country. You've got the Pashtuns, the Tajiks, Uzbeks, Hazaras, and each of them is split into their own tribes, large and small. Each ethnicity has several rebel organizations that their various tribes gather under. They're united under the banner of jihad, but that doesn't mean they work like a single standing army. Just look at the area around Smasy Fort. A lot of Tajiks used to live there. They fled after the Soviets started their Scorched Earth campaign. With the area uninhabited, the Hamid fighters, who are Pashtun, decided to move in. The Hamids are based out of the city of Peshawar. We passed through it on the western edge of Pakistan. The Pashtun people have long lived in Afghanistan and western Pakistan.
The Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the Honeybee?
Order that still stands today. The
Analysis complete. Marker placed.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
Supplies requested. Analysis complete. Supply drop complete.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Arrived at your destination.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Extract him.
Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Это КП, понял. Возможно, это вражеское нападение. Всем быть начеку. Конец связи.
Analysis complete. Captured. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gonna extract him? Clues to the target's location at that outpost. Take a look around.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Supply drop complete. Please specify a project. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
На меня напали! Всем быть начеку! Нет, не делай этого!
Get down. Spit it out. Where are the others?
Guard post captured. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Whoa, whoa.
This war. The Kremlin never expected to have this much trouble against the Mujahideen. Afghanistan is a tribal society. Tradition demands that its people stand up to any outsiders who set foot on their land. With the honor of their people at stake, they have everything to fight for. No matter how hard the Soviets hit them, they continue to appear out of nowhere, striking back, then vanishing again. But there's one thing even the Mujahideen fear. Every last one of them. The Soviet gunships. They're highly maneuverable and equipped with massive firepower. Plus, the underside of the fuselage is heavily armored. The Mujahideen can barely scratch them with their small arms. Anyone who hangs around gets mowed down by the gunship's heavy machine guns. This new honeybee weapon that was given to the Hamid fighters, it's no doubt something to help them strike back against the gunships, which makes it a weapon that could change the course of the war. Those guerrilla fighters known as Mujahideen don't actually belong to a single organization. Afghanistan is a multi-ethnic country. You've got the Pashtuns, the Tajiks, Uzbeks, Hazaras, and each of them is split into their own tribes, large.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete.
Вражеский огонь!
Analysis complete.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from its machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
Please select supplies requested.
ship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
That's Smasse Fort. To Smasse Lamont.
Analysis complete.
Now to find the honeybee.
Heads up.
Подожди, не стреляй.
On the ground. Where are the others? Talk.
Кто-нибудь снимите меня!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Слышали, что говорила женщина рядом на электростанции? Я жил женщину. Не знаю, что с ней. Говорят, она серьезно. Значит, что она не местная. Слушай, если быстрее скажи
Analysis
мне,
complete.
то не проблема.
Analysis complete. Analysis
Is that
complete.
prisoner the Hamid survivor?
Analysis
I'm
complete.
guessing the Soviets are making him take them to the honeybee.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Говоришь, ты жил на Украине?
Да, когда был еще ребенком.
Что? Моего двоюродного брата.
Sun will
It'll be
rise.
dawn soon. Your surroundings will be easier to see, but that goes for the enemy as well. The guard detail in Soviet outposts changes in the morning, too. Watch yourself.
Проверка окрестностей. Конец связи.
Please select supplies requested.
КП, это Дмитрий 9. Посмотрел. Ничего не нашел. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Вернитесь на пост.
Supply drop complete.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Это КП. Понял. Немедленно проверить. И встать оперативную сводку. Конец связи.
Перегруппироваться!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete.
Всем постам! Это командир! Радиосвязь вышла из строя! Не можем вызвать подкрепление с других аванпостов! Окопайтесь и удержите позиции своими силами! Есть связи!
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction failed.
Компания Дмитрий 9. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь по всем известной позиции. Прием. Это КП, понял.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Нет связи. Компания Дмитрий 9. Никаких признаков противника. Обыскиваю местность. Прием. Это КП, понял. Они не могли уйти далеко. Будьте бдительны. Конец связи. Штаб. Это КП. Возразился огонь.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you.
Потеряли врага.
They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Штаб, это КП. Ответьте. Штаб, ответьте. Штаб, это КП. Штаб, прием.
Boss, go ahead and fold and extract that prisoner. We'll find out if he knows anything. There may be evidence as to where they've hidden the target. Got a pair of night vision goggles on you? Good news, boss.
It's been
Looks like
updated.
that prisoner you extracted was the Hamid survivor. The guy's a mute, but he pointed out the whereabouts of the honeybee on a map. It's on your iDroid. Head on over there and retrieve it. Who would have thought they'd hide it there? You secured the target. Now you just need to bring it back. Call the chopper from your iDroid.
Database.
You are not to use the honeybee.
Please select
The order was to recover it with its ammunition.
You look well rested, big boss. My, how you've changed. You became a demon for such little weapons as that? Well, I'm sure you'll see the bigger picture eventually. If you get out of here alive. Rest in peace this time. I'll see you in hell, boss.
What the hell was that thing? It was huge. Soldier! Damn it, they're everywhere! Those skulls are too fast. If you had a holy weapon. Boss, maybe it's time to see what the honeybee can do. Now we're talking. We can forget about that bonus now. Bring the honeybee back to base.
Marker placed.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
All right, get in. Time to go. This is Pequot. There's a person at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
Exfiltrated hot zone.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. So this unit in the mist, their speed, the way they jump, it's not human. And those deformities,
They attacked the Soviets, too.
and that Grim Reaper look-alike in charge of them. That giant thing that carried him off. What the hell are they?
Cypher.
What do they want? What's their objective? Why Afghanistan? There's one more thing troubling me.
What happened to the Hamid?
Exactly. Whole squads of hardened Mujahideen killed without a fight, and no trace of BC weaponry. What does it all mean?
That's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, right. If we really need to know, the truth will reveal itself. Even if it's ugly. Boss, I'm creating a new intel team to support you in our areas of operation. Members of this team will head out into the field and conduct reconnaissance. Knowing the strength of an enemy force beforehand will help you carry out missions more smoothly. We may also learn something about the skull-faced man. So boss, that brings me to assigning staff to the intel team. There might be guys already assigned to other teams who are more suited to the intel team. Go ahead and reassign them as you see fit. The dog you brought back. There'll come a day when he'll be ready to join you on missions. But you know, he gets lonely easily. You should come visit him every once in a while. Get back to Mother Base.
Halt! See that? Now that's discipline. Following orders like a real diamond dog. Soon he'll be... Hey, no! Stay! Stay! Didi! Go! yet. But soon. Soon.
Boss, we've had some new job offers come in. I've selected the ones I'd like you to handle and added them to the list. Take a look on your iDroid. The more missions you complete, the more we can expand Mother Base.
Please specify a project.